It's nice to work with people who have been through real pain and have turned it into something positive and continue to help others with what they've been through. I'm grateful that they let me work with them. This year, we actually have 2 people that are receiving the Distinguished Service Award, and I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the second one. And I have to be honest with you, I've had a hard time trying to come up with the right words to honor the recipient of tonight's Distinguished Service Award. A very wise friend of mine once taught me a pretty important life lesson, and I've carried it with me ever since. She taught me about the importance of showing up for the people you care about. No questions asked, whenever and however they need you, without them having to say anything. We've all been there. You might have faced an unspeakable loss, and the people you thought would be there were nowhere to be found. Or you bought a new house, and interestingly enough, all of your friends had other plans on moving day. Or you needed help planning a huge event like, I don't know, a 5K for attack addiction, and everyone scattered like flies when they saw you coming in their direction. Regardless of the situation, there are people who will make excuses as to why they can't be there when you need them the most. And then there are the people who simply show up. Instead of asking what you need, they appear on your doorstep with a tray of lasagna, a bag of groceries, and a bear hug. They offer to drive the moving van, or offer to help plan an event they already know might leave them ready to pull their own hair out by the end of the day. Donna Marshall is one of those people. Donna lost her beautiful daughter Ashley in 2008 when she was hit by a car crossing the street. She had been struggling in active addiction, and she passed away a week before Christmas. In 2014, Donna found herself being dragged to an attack addiction meeting by none other than Munchie, who we all know and love. Munchie is about the only person, aside from Donna and my wife, that I know better than to ever say no to. So when I say she was dragging her, she was dragging her. Fast forward to 3 years later, and Donna is one of the most active members of attack addiction. One thing I've learned about her is that when she puts her mind to do something, it's happening. Whether she has to bat her eyelashes or strong-arm people into helping, it's happening. Luckily for us, she used a lot of her never-ending energy to help us with our fundraising efforts. Her 5K team has been one of the top 3 for fundraising every year that she's participated. In the last 2 years, her team alone has raised over $8,000. Lastly, she decided she wanted to do some sort of fundraiser in Ashley's memory. She reached out to Munchie, and together they planned the first Light and Laughter silent auction to benefit attack addiction. In just over 1 month, they managed to pull together an incredible event with more donations than they ever knew what to do with. Between last year's event and this year's auctions, almost $35,000 was raised for attack addiction. I know I'm moving on 3 minutes, so it's good. It's a tough one. When I asked Donna to help me run a 5K this past year, I ducked when I asked her. I thought she might punch me for even thinking she had any extra time or energy or brain cells to offer. Needless to say, I was more than happy when she said yes. If I wasn't asked to give this speech tonight, I probably would have never admitted this, but I could never have pulled it off without her. Before I really got to know her, I wondered how Donna managed to get people to donate so much of their time, goods, and money to attack addiction. Now that I know her, though, I figured out her secret. She shows up. Every day, for everyone, and every cause that's near and dear to her sometimes icy but very big heart. Sometimes she's there before you even know you need her, or dropping things off on your doorstep because she knows you don't feel like company. Sometimes she's correcting my grammar while she's hugging me through the tears we have. Sometimes she just sends a random text late at night on a Saturday night